So we did it, 1,000 subscribers. I never even thought I would even get this far, starting out with how to cops from now to only a group of 60 plus members in my cook group. Just would like to say thank you to everyone for supporting this channel, and this is just the start. And most of all, enjoy the rest of this special video.
No.
You can't even do it, lad.
I have to re-go for it.
Yes. Lad, that's what? That's actually gas. No, honestly. Oh. What's going on, guys? It's Kai here and welcome to another video. Now today's video is a bit of a special one. We are doing a Q&A. Basically, we got all these questions from our cook group or from Instagram. So we just asked if you have any special questions regarding me, personal life or sneaker reselling. And yeah, we're just going to hop in straight through them. We are joined with Freddie today.
Hello, I am Kai's... No, I keep saying manager, but I'm manager of the cook group, isn't it? Hello, I'm Freddie. I am the manager of the cook group and I do everything behind the scenes for Kai.
So we're not actually going to waste any time and get straight into it. We'll put screenshots of each question and yeah, let's just go for it. So first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So 5 years, hopefully I would have my degree by then. It's a 3-year course that's coming up and I want to work part-time with sneaker reselling and part-time with my job, which will be in the police. So hopefully that can be achievable. I would hope I can have a nice car as well. That's another big aim. One of my aims has always been to get a Tesla, so that'll hopefully come when I'm around 23, maybe 25, which is 5 years away, 23. But yeah, what about you?
I mean, probably I want is my own degree, but also have my own business in the filmmaking industry. Also want to do is grow this YouTube channel a lot with Kai, and hopefully we can make a lot from it.
Definitely.
So, next question is the biggest tip for someone starting to resell.
Now, reselling is tough, okay? I didn't get there straight away. It took me a lot of time before I even made a bit of money, and I still don't make loads. I try to, push out info for other people, but my biggest tip to someone is stay consistent. You're going to take a lot of our sneaker reselling, and when you're just starting, there's no point risking, buying shoes off for resale market when you don't know how to actually study the market and so on. So learn the market, stay consistent, keep going for the releases, and the profits will start coming in. And it's definitely proven with our group, with all the beginners. I always tell them, don't rush into things, stay consistent, get all your entries in, and yeah, that would be my biggest tip in my opinion.
The next question is, what got you into reselling?
I'll be really honest, what got me into reselling was in the first lockdown. That's when I started doing it seriously. I was just a bit bored, basically. I've been put on furlough, didn't really know what to do, and I'm a person that always like to be doing something. I can't just kind of lounge around in the house doing nothing. So I just thought, right, we'll get into this. Started making more accounts and yeah, just went for it really. But not much else he said, but I was a bit bored in lockdown, I'll be honest.
The next question is, what is your goal for YouTube and what do you want to get from it?
Now this is a quite good question, I'll be honest. In my opinion, my goal for YouTube is not to, get loads of subscribers and, make loads of money from it. I think it'd be more just to keep giving out informational videos, improve the quality of the videos. Also, I want to get a new camera, I want to upload a lot more, be more regular with it. As long as people are learning from my videos, that is pretty much all I'm trying to aim. Obviously, I want to take with the YouTube to hopefully work with different people and different companies, branch out, collab with other UK resellers, things like that. I'd love to do, just because the fact of branching out to people is always good, and to build good relationships and good links. This is a good question which I will ask Freddie. How did me and Freddie meet?
So we first met was back in secondary school, and we were both in the same tutor group, but he wasn't on the cool kids table until we found out he was pretty good at football. So we let him on, and we basically became friends ever since, I guess. Yeah.
Well, this was literally in year 7.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, we've always we've always been really good friends, but we obviously. But we've always been there for each other. Yeah. But in some years we weren't as good friends as we are now.
We were always good friends, but never close friends.
Yeah.
Bro, my halfway line goal was the best thing in the world. I'm sorry, you can't deny that was a last minute goal, mate. I was like, oh my god, that's a record as well. So next question is, how long until you made your first 1,000 reselling?
Now, I'll be really honest, this is quite a personal question, but I will answer it. This is not like a flex or anything. Your first 1,000 will be one of the hardest first 1,000 you'll ever make in your life. You'll learn it a lot faster from just working at a normal job, I'll be honest. However, for me, it did take a couple months to get that first 1,000, But what I will say is once you get that first 1,000 and you know how to make a bit of money from reselling, that is just the start. And you know, there's no limit to how much you can make with reselling. You spend more into it, you make more. It's just how it is with it. The only way you improve yourself sneaker reselling is just by doing what you're doing, but more, expanding out. And yeah, that's basically it really.
So next question is it ever a goal to make sneaker reselling your full-time hobby, or will it stay as just a side thing?
I'll be really honest, it would be a dream to make it a living, but it is hard to make sneaker reselling a living, especially if I'm doing sneaker reselling, just sneaker reselling full-time. It's very, very difficult. However, if I'm doing Discord or something with the cook group, then yeah, there's potentially a room in there that I could make a living out of it. But I'll be really honest, I would only quit my actual job as when I can be comfortable with the money I'm making for sneaker reselling. Sneaker reselling isn't guaranteed income. You can have a good month, you can have a bad month. So at the end of the day, it would take a lot to become a full-time sneaker seller. But definitely, if I can in the future, I will. Obviously, who wouldn't? Do you know what I mean?
So next question is, how many accounts do you run on average per drop?
69.
So the next question is, was there ever a time you wanted to quit?
I'll be honest, maybe not quitting, but definitely stopping for a while. This was when I actually got my Depop account suspended for a month. I'm not going to say why, but it was suspended for a month, and I didn't sell any sneakers. I didn't go for any sneakers for a whole month, but luckily there wasn't many drops around then. But after that, I went straight back into it and was fine from there.
The next question is, what's been your biggest W so far?
Well, I'm hoping that a Nike employee ain't really listening right now. But basically, there's just one story that's quite funny. Maybe not my biggest W, but it's kind of... basically, I ordered a pair of, I think it was low camos. And essentially, it'd been about a week since I ordered from Nike. I've been on the call saying, where are they, things like that. It then been 2 weeks, and they said, oh, I'm really sorry to say, but your item has been lost. I was like, oh, so what happens there? Can you get me another one? Is there any more stock? And they said, no, unfortunately, we'll just have to give you... We'll just have to give you a refund. And little did I know, next day they turned up in an absolute battered box. But however, I got a free pair of shoes. They gave me the refund. I then resold them for, I think it was about 150 quid. You can't say no to a free 150 quid. Alright, so next one is our favourite sneaker. Now, in my opinion, the Travis one has always been a grail. I even had a birthday cake in literally looked like a Travis Scott one. So that's got to be mine. What would you say for yours?
My probably favourite shoe is definitely a pair of Lonsdales.
What's one thing you would have done differently if you start again? To be honest, I wouldn't really do much different. Maybe just know that it's not as easy as it looks. It does take time, but would you agree with that? It just takes time, really.
I think as well is that don't always just focus on the sneaker reselling. Do stuff like this, do stuff like YouTube, do more on your Instagram page.
Definitely, yeah.
I think that's helped a lot with it.
So we have a question saying, what's more important, capital or audience? Now, I'll be really honest here, audience all the way. You can have as much money as you want. If you haven't got that audience to sell shoes, you might struggle a bit more. Now, building an audience obviously comes to your Instagram. However, capital is good. You can obviously buy a lot more and sell a lot more. But however, when you have an audience, that's when you can start really making good money, because you don't really have to, people pay for your service. They don't just pay for the shoe. They know you're like a legit guy, and you know that you're going to supply them with goods, basically.
So your next question is, have you ever been scammed? And if so, what did you learn from it?
I've actually never been scammed from sneakers before, and there's a kind of funny story behind it. I'm really overprotective when I'm actually buying and selling shoes. I make sure everything's legit. But this goes back to my days back in, if you've ever seen a game called Rocket League, I'm sure you've played it. I used to trade up on Rocket League loads, and there was a time where I got scammed. I think it was for like an item that was about £4. But essentially, I used to basically go from like having an item worth like £1. I'm not even joking. My Rocket League account has like over 200 quid's worth of stuff right now. I never put a penny into the game, so that's kind of where the root of trading up, making a bit of money, comes from, kind of, and it kind of transferred into sneakers. It's quite funny how it all links together, but that is technically how it is.
Thank you everyone for watching, and if you want to join his cook group, please follow these socials and give him a DM on KaiKicks Apprentice.
Nice. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and peace out.